Hi, welcome. We're going to talk a little bit about community involvement, and in this blog post, we incorporated reconciliation and how to walk together and collaborate. Um, there's a lot of great information within the blog, and there's some extra links, and there's some local pedagogies and curriculum that Elder Larry Grant has done for early childhood educators in BC that incorporates 5 small videos. So lots of rich teachings within the blog. I encourage you all to click on the links and explore. But Dylan's going to take a minute to share a little bit of a story with you all.
So community involvement can have such profound and beautiful effects. When we're living in high urban centers, sometimes we can become a little bit disjointed from our work life, our school life, our children's lives, our personal lives, and we're kind of a little bit being torn in different directions. That's the experience I've felt living in high urban centers. However, when I was working on reserve up north in Saskatchewan, I was able to engage myself in this really beautiful community that really valued the time being spent together. Even with the complications of the coronavirus and the isolation that was involved with that, I was still seeing a lot of community engagement. So the school is such an incredible opportunity and a great space for community to come together. Historically, it has had a lot of value in connecting community. So how that has related to the work I was doing there with Indigenous philosophies and how that manifests in those collaborations is through this idea of reciprocity. So community members were not seen as having talents and social lives in isolation. Everyone was very much connected. People and elders and skilled people were consistently being utilized, and not in a way where it was exploitive. It was in a mutually beneficial way. And the way that we saw this would manifest itself in a total range of different ways. So some people who were very keen on going ice fishing would make sure that they contacted our school and they would say, you know what, we've got this great opportunity. We've dug a few holes in the ice and we'd like to have the students come out. And we can take them one group at a time. So one day, let's take the kindergartens and grade 1s and the grade 4 through 6 one day and the grade 7s and 8s the next day. And of course, all of the community would be so enthralled with these types of interactions because so much valuable teaching was happening during those days when we go on the ice. And that's just one example. We'd also have days where the Ice Wolves up in La Ronge would come out and they were this really young, popular hockey team. And they would say, look, we really want to spend some time with your community. Can we come and teach the young kids how to skate? So we would get people to donate different ice skates, and we'd get the ice shack all nice and warmed up, and everyone would spend a beautiful day outside, learning from each other, collaborating, and really strengthening those amazing friendships and relationships with each other. So the school is just a valuable piece of infrastructure where you can really bring people together simply because the space is there. You have your gym and you have your stage and you have your different classrooms, canteen. And I think that educators really need to tap into the potential of what a school can offer because it's built for community and it is for community and it should be always used as a community center. And it doesn't always have to be in a super educational way. There's so many just community bonding opportunities that can happen.
So what Dylan is explaining is the circle pedagogy within Indigenous philosophies. And so this is very reciprocal, and Indigenous people recognize that everybody brings gifts. Yeah. And it comes full fruition, like around in within the circle teachings.
Absolutely.
So that's really awesome. I love that. And so we're going to just let you think about, what are practices that ensure action when we think about community participation and reconciliation. And we want you to dig a little deeper in your own reflection and, where are the opportunities to gain the knowledge that you need to support reconciliation, review those calls of action, etc. What are the opportunities to engage in dialogue with Indigenous people? Where can you find out about the protocols and cultural safety and sensitivity within the communities that are close in proximity of your childcare center or within your urban settings? So yeah, with that, we say thank you.
Great questions to consider. Thank you.
Right.